Hi everyone, I'm Misha, and after a long journey, I'm finally here. I would like to welcome you to my first sharing session, The Yellow Emperor's Classic of Medicine in the Modernized World. Hello everyone. Today, I invite you to explore a question that feels surprisingly modern, yet comes from a text written more than 2,000 years ago, The Yellow Emperor's Classic of Medicine. In this journey, you will discover the wisdom of the 5 elements and why they still matter for our health, emotions, and inner balance today. Let's begin. Meet Yellow Emperor HDNJ. The HDNJ is presented as a dialogue between the legendary Yellow Emperor Huangdi and his physician Chibo, exploring the relationship between the human body and the natural world. The important message behind HDNJ: 1. Balance and harmony. 2. 5 elements. 3. Connects organs, seasons, emotions, and energy flow. So how does this ancient wisdom apply to the world we live in today? Modern humans did not suddenly become weak. We simply moved too far away from the rhythms that once kept us balanced. So, in this module, we are going to focus on sustainable living, returning to natural balance. The session will focus on heaven and human are one, yin and yang, a key composition of ancient wisdom behind balance. I'm going to talk about the 5 elements as energy archetypes, and followed by the real modernization using HDNJ. Finally, I will talk about the powerful line boundary. Chapter 1, Heaven and Human as One. The ancient Chinese believed that humans and nature are one system. When nature is in balance, we thrive. When we disconnect from it, imbalance appears. So what does heaven represent today? It represents the forces of nature that influence life and health, such as environment, timing, and cycles. The world environment around us that affects our body. Examples: climate, air quality, temperature, sunlight, pollution. Next, we also need to be aware that in ancient medicine, doing things at the right moment, for example, sleeping at night, eating at regular times, working with natural rhythms are to be aligned. In the context of HDNJ, the natural cycles are the repeating patterns of nature. Examples: day and night, the 4 seasons, lunar cycles, aging, and life stages. Most people think the HDNJ is an old medical text. It is beyond that. It is a system manual for human life sustainability. And in today's world, burnout, anxiety, overstimulation, productivity obsession, it may be more relevant than ever. Modern humans forget about living well. They always connected, never rested. People carry the world in their phones, messages, news, work, social media, but the nervous system never switches off, causing poor sleep, chronic fatigue, and anxiety. These are activity without restoration and regulation. We live in an era of abundance, food delivery in minutes, snacks everywhere. Yet many bodies are still malnourished. And why? The more we eat, the more we get sick, the more we upset the body system. This is what we call a lost balance for quantity without nourishment, that ultimately causing metabolic disorders, digestive problems, and inflammation. Humans today consume more information in one day than people in the past did in months. But knowing more does not mean understanding more. Just because we understand more doesn't mean we understand correctly. At the end of the day, body system has so much confusion, decision fatigue, and mental exhaustion. Knowledge without inner clarity cannot be consumed by the body. In the modern society, we celebrate hard work, long hours, busy schedules, constant productivity to meet KPIs. We measure success by how much we achieve, how fast we move, and how much we produce. But there is a hidden cost. Many people today are working harder than ever with the AI tools to help us, yet feeling more exhausted, more disconnected, and less fulfilled. We have optimized our lives for productivity, but forgotten about vitality by pushing through fatigue, sacrifice rest, and ignore signals of the body. The real problem is not that we work too much. The real problem is that we have forgotten how to live while we work. We lost sense of purpose and emotional depletion for life energy. In HDNJ, we are looking for a human living in rhythm with life itself. People live under artificial lights, mask feelings and emotions, suppress relationships, control temperatures, and digital environments. Yet, human biology was designed to move with sunrise, seasons, and natural rhythms. This imbalance is referred as separation from natural rhythms and leading to hormonal disruption, both men and women, weakened immunity, and emotional instability or depletion. Think about it. If heaven and humans are one, how did we become so disconnected from nature? Hi there, this is the end of chapter 1, the holistic thinking of heaven and human as one. In summary, in ancient Chinese thought, heaven does not only mean the sky, it represents nature, time, seasons, climate, and the larger forces of the universe. Human beings are not separate from these forces. We are part of the same system. When humans align with nature, the body finds balance. When we ignore these rhythms, imbalance begins. Your mission: listen to your body. See you in next chapter.